What is going on, everybody? Jamba James here, and today we are here to talk about Sparking Zero and the place of the game, at least where it is currently. We waited a long time to get all of the DLC that was promised to us with the launch of the game, and some people don't like it, some people are happy with it. Where I'm at with that is the first pack of superhero DLC might have been the best. It arguably should have been just in the base game, frankly. It came out, I believe the movie came out like 3 years before the game released. They probably could have fit that in there. Aside from that, we got the third DLC, Diamond Pack 2, way later than it was supposed to be. I believe it was originally going to release in May, and they postponed it to late September. It, just came out, I believe, the 24th. And I have to say, I like the characters, it's cool, but the fact that you can't transform into Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and you can't transform into Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, it's a bit of a letdown, especially after how long we waited for this particular DLC anyway. Some people just thought it was never coming at that. It just took so long. We did get the new map. I liked it. I played on it. It's very destructible. It's cool to finally get a destructible map besides like Planet Namek and stuff like that. Now that everything is said and done, we had that trailer drop from Bandai Namco, and it proposed a season 2 of DLC. That is something to look forward to. I mean, we kind of knew something was going to happen. It has a slot in the Battle Hour stream or promotion in general, and I'm curious too as what they were going to include. What could they include? For example, the Legendary Warrior Face-Off is back. I think it would be really interesting if they found a way to make that co-op. You could play with other people, play with your friends, in the way it would be a raid boss. It basically is a raid boss. They just need to go the extra mile and make it that officially, is what I think. Playing with your friends, just even randos, would be interesting to have to team up and, correspond with your attacks, or some interesting mechanic where you would need co-op. The boss has too much health, or conditions of that sort. On top of that, we need customization. Maps, priority for the most part, but customization is a need. There's so many slots for customization, for outfits, for items. We get Zenny for completing challenges and daily logins, but there's nothing to buy in the store. Nothing to get. There's just a lack of content. The game itself is great. I love it. Is it what I thought it would be after Tenkaichi 3? Not quite. It's in a much better state now, a year from when it came out. But I'm looking forward to. I'm not gonna oversell it. I'm looking forward to some items, to some customization options, outfits that should have been in the game. End of Z Goku. Vegeta in the leather jacket at the end of Z, something like that. Even just accessory items, a bow tie, a top hat, a cape. I don't much care. Just something to make it feel more unique. After that, I think what it needs is game modes. Something lacking in the Sparking Zero game that the rest of the Tenkaichi series had was like the Battle Tower, Battle 100, things like that. Modes you could play single player aside from just having to hop on and grind ranked or even casual. I like that. As a kid, playing the Tenkaichis, all I wanted to do was play other people, test my mettle, things of that nature. But when now we have that and we're lacking all of the content that the other games had, it seems a bit of a disservice. I think it's a little bit of a slap in the face with how little single-player content there is. And I know people are going to say, we don't want single-player content, we want to play online. I disagree. I personally love single-player content. I don't always want to just grind ranked or grind against some random person. Sometimes You just want to play. You just want to have casual fun and enjoy that. Something I think the PS2 era games did, which I've never seen from any other game or from the same franchise onward, is if you had Tenkaichi's 1, 2, and 3, you could put 2 and 3 into the PlayStation and do a disc fusion. You would get then extra game modes in Tenkaichi 3 that weren't previously available. You can get modes from the other discs. I thought that was a phenomenal idea. That was way ahead of its time, far ahead of its time. And those are the things I'm kind of looking forward to. We do have the confirmation from the trailer, to be continued, 209, teasing the 209th character. It'd be cool to get more characters. There's a few that were not in the game that I would like to be in the game, but first and foremost, we need single-player content, customization, and even just like 2 or 3 more maps. Kame's Lookout for sure, no doubt. I heard someone else mention even just different locations of the same area, like Planet Namek. Give us a different part of Planet Namek. Some people hate the water. I'm fine with it. I like everything in the environment of a map. Though you get stuck on it, I don't care. It's a part of the game. It's more interesting. It's fun. I get stuck on it. They get stuck on it. There's nothing like throwing somebody through a skyscraper that reminds you of Dragon Ball. It's great. It's just people smashing through stuff. It's what I look for. The people who just want a bland map, but then complain that there's no maps. You want to play in the middle of nothing, go to the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. It's that simple. You can't ask for maps and then be upset when the maps are having things in there that are destructible. I like that. That's pretty much what I'm looking for. That's kind of the state of the game right now. It's done for now. I imagine nothing will get announced or promoted until around the event. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one. See you in the next one. Peace.